Hey, how's it going, everybody? So in this video, I'm just gonna kind of tell you guys so far my impressions, my experience with the Pixel 3. This is not the full-blown review. There's still tons of things I gotta learn about the Pixel as I'm using it. So be expecting that long review video down the line here. But I just wanted to jump on YouTube and tell you the reasons why I decided to get a Pixel 3 and how the Pixel 3 has been for me in these last couple of days. And, it's a very cliche thing because I feel like I'm going to just say the same things that a lot of people have said about the Pixel 3. Because it does have a great camera. It really does. And I like taking photos of my family when we go and do things. And so one of the reasons why that I'm really happy with the performance of the camera is that I also like making photo albums through Google Photos. So if you guys know about Google Photos, you guys can actually have them print you a photo album, whether a paperback or even a hardbound photo album, so you can get a collection of keepsakes and be able to. They're fun to share with family. So having a great camera to take great photos without needing a DSLR or some other camera, being able to do it from your phone to capture life's moments is one of my favorite things about a smartphone, and the Pixel 3 does it very well. One of my fears of going into the Pixel 3 was the battery. As I looked up the specs, the battery is a 2950 milliamp hour battery. So I was a bit concerned because I've had the Moto E4 Plus on Boost Mobile, and that had a 5000 milliamp hour battery, and it gave me a day and a half to almost 2 days on a single charge. So I thought, I would really be having to utilize this power bank quite a bit, which is furthest from that. I haven't had the need to. This will get me through an entire day. I did tweet out a photo that I posted on Twitter, which had my battery life. It was like yesterday. It was the screen on time was like 3 hours and 41 minutes, and the total time since last fully charged was 21 hours. So 21 hours, and that's kind of how I use my phone, right? And I was able to get that long of battery life. So not heavy usage, but it gave me that amount of time. If I was to really put this phone through its pace and really use it, I'm pretty sure that I can make it through an entire day. And by the time I got home, I can rest the phone on my lamp. I do have this really cool $5 lamp here that has a wireless charging base. Got it for $5 at Walmart. I will do a review video on that lamp later on down the road. But just rest my phone on it, go to sleep. Phone's charged when I wake up in the morning. So, and that's another cool thing about it is that it has wireless charging. So that's actually been really good. I also have this power bank here too by Honeycomb, and it is a wireless charging. It just starts charging. So it's not fast charging, but it starts charging. I may get the Pixel stand, but I really don't see a reason to, just because I have this, which can act as, if you plug it into a charger brick, it acts as a wireless charging pad, and then I have my lamp, so I can set it on either one and charge, which is always really good. The fact that it has a small form factor, it's not a very big phone, is one of the biggest things I like about it. Now, it has a big display, so when I watch videos on this, I don't feel like it's crammed in a small box area. I feel like it's, a wide screen, good enough to just lay in bed and watch a movie at night. But the phone fits nice in my pocket. It's not bulky, doesn't stand out, which is probably one of my favorite parts about it too, is how small it is. The audio quality out of this, phenomenal. Dual firing front-facing stereo speakers, really good. The balance in sound, I do notice that more bass comes from the bottom speaker and treble comes from the top. And to me, that balances out really good. When I have it, especially watching movies, it just sounds good. It really does. It's very crisp. The display itself is crisp as well. I even dig these live animated wallpapers. So like I have the globe and it's spinning, and it actually corresponds with the time in my area. So like right when the sunset's going down on the globe, the night shadows are already kind of crossing where Arizona would be in the North American continent. So it's actually really cool. You can actually kind of use the globe to tell time without actually having to look at the time. But that's also kind of neat. Fast charging is a plus. You can charge this thing up quick if you actually plug it into the charger that comes with it. And the array of accessories that comes with it, including the Pixel Buds, well, not the actual wireless Pixel Buds, but these Pixel Buds, these wired ones, actually really good. I love the fact that it reads my messages to me. Google Assistant, once you plug this in, Google Assistant works right away with you. The buttons on the controller are, it's self-explanatory. It walks you through how to do it. And like if you get a message, it reads the message by just pressing the upper button. It'll start to read your text message, and then it'll tell you if you want to respond. Press and hold the middle button and speak. And so it's kind of nice, when when I'm on the train and I really don't want to pull my phone out when it's crowded, so I can just respond and have a conversation through text message using those earbuds. Sorry, headphones. I was thinking headphones, earbuds, which is quite good. Video quality has been really good too as well. I've been kind of surprised. The image stabilization and everything, it just clears up a lot of my videos that I take, that I compare to some of my old videos from different devices that I have. And so it's really nice to have that to, I can use it to vlog and make better quality content, which I intend to do. So, big question is, why did I go for a flagship? Why did I get the Pixel 3 when I've been such a strong advocate for mid-range and budget devices? And to answer that question is for a lot of you guys who have listened to me in my vlogs, that I don't do this for money, and I'm not a very rich person, so I am poor. I'm poor. Let's just put it that way. Like, I live check to check, and I have kids. I have to provide and take care of my kids. So I wanted to get an Android device that would give me 3 years to be able to mess around with the next iterations of Android. And the Pixel will do that, as it'll get updates until October 2021. But even after that, it'll be up to me to keep the device up to date, so long as developers create custom ROMs for the Pixel 3 going forward after 2021. And so the Pixel 3 will give me that. It is stock Android experience, which I like. I've used LG, I've used Samsung. If you guys wonder why that I praise Motorola so much, that's because it gives you a near stock Android experience. But the Pixel 3 is Android. And so I definitely can appreciate that, as there's nothing getting in the way of it. It's Android. And I believe there are some videos where people have gotten the very, it's not even beta, it's like very alpha version of Project Fuchsia running on the Pixel. So, when Project Fuchsia comes out, I'll be able to mess around with it. When beta versions come out of Android, I can test them out before the official release. So there's a lot of things I can do with the Pixel that can benefit a lot of you guys who have questions about Android or the next version of Android. I'll be able to give you guys more of a definitive answer about things and really share those with you guys to keep you guys up to date. So that's pretty much it for this video, and the reasons why that the Pixel 3 works for me and why I chose to go with it and kind of move away from how I was doing things, where I was constantly buying phones every other month or so. Excuse me. Or, you guys get the point. So, stay tuned for the review. I'm still working on that. Like I said, I got lots of things to learn about this phone, and I'm very excited and very blessed to actually have had it. And just one other thing. Mobile phones, whether you buy flagship or budget, that does not give you status in life. You yourself, the way that you live your life by, the morals and guidelines that you put forth, and just your character is what defines you, not a smartphone. Okay, so I just want to highlight that point. Thanks for watching my vlog. Thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it, and I'll talk to y'all later. Aloha.